Sentences in the case came after almost 3 months of secret hearings at a Jordanian state security court.
Regarding the first criminal, Bassem Awadallah, the court has sentenced him to temporary imprisonment for a period of 15 years. With regard to the second criminal, Sharif Hassan bin Zaid, the court has sentenced him to temporary imprisonment for a period of 15 years.
The two men found guilty of plotting to sow discord and ultimately undermine the Jordanian monarchy, Bassem Awadallah and Sharif Hassan bin Zaid. Awadallah is a former minister who rose to become the head of Jordan's royal court, but he was not a popular figure among many Jordanians, who for long accused him of corruption and financial embezzlement. Awadallah is also said to be very close to Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and has been described as being an advisor to the Saudi royal. His co-defendant, Sharif Hassan bin Zaid, is a member of Jordan's Hashemite family, which has ruled the country for 100 years. The case against the two men began in April when they were arrested by security forces. The following day, a video message from Prince Hamza, a former heir to the throne and half-brother of the current king, was leaked to the media. He said he'd been placed under house arrest. Skeptics say the case against Awadallah and bin Zaid is a smokescreen, and that the government is using them as scapegoats to tarnish Prince Hamza, who has been a scathing critic of how Jordan has been run in recent years. But the current king, Abdullah ibn al-Hussein, and his supporters say Jordan's been the target of a foreign plot by regional powers to destabilize the monarchy, especially after Jordan's rejection of former US President Donald Trump's deal of the century and the king's objection to Gulf countries' normalizing of relations with Israel.
Of course, the political ramifications of this are many. The most important one, it's a message to the external actors as well as the internal actors who may have intentions to destabilize Jordan again, that the state is very strong.
Jordan has been struggling economically for several years. A growing rate of unemployment and discontent has led to sporadic protests, during which Prince Hamza's name was sometimes chanted by demonstrators who saw him as a symbol of reform. And although the prince has not been put on trial, some believe Monday's sentencing is a clear message to government critics.
It's obvious that they were trying to convict even Prince Hamza. So it's a trial by absentees even for Prince Hamza. So I think this is the end game. They want Hamza to be out of the picture. There was so many Jordanians, for instance, want Hamza to be the regent. But now I think his chances are actually slim, even next to zero.
This has arguably been the most controversial case in Jordan for decades. And although a verdict has been issued, the defendants can still appeal. And the other court, that of public opinion, is still to give its verdict. Jamal, Elshayyal, Al Jazeera.